Aye.
Short Bus Debate Club. It's a bus rolling.
I can get on board. Hello, I'm Darren Jolly.
It's time to get this short bus started. So let's roll and on with the show. Hello, buenos dias, hola. This is Brian Courtney with Short Bus Debate Club, and as always, I've got Darren Jolly across the table from me.
The tires are the things on the short bus that make contact with the road. You got to mix it up.
I think that should be our closing song, dude. You can play the ukulele too. So today on the Short Bus Debate Club, while our tires are making contact with the road, we are going to talk about your last meal if you were on death row.
Remember, this is midweek, so we're lightening it up.
Yes.
Last
sorta.
meals. That's what gets lighter than that.
That's right. So I don't think this is why I picked it, but the cheeseburger was invented here in Denver. It was trademarked in 1935. Some assholes down in Louisville, Kentucky say that they had it on the menu since 34, but that doesn't mean that they had it before Humpty Dumpty had it. It was just that
Before Humpty Dumpty?
that was the name of the restaurant that trademarked the cheeseburger here in Denver.
So that means, generally speaking, that something doesn't exist until it's been trademarked.
Yeah, in theory, I guess. Yeah.
This is why I hate fucking capitalism. Nothing exists until it has been.
Well, I don't want to fucking talk about capitalism. Anyway, I would have a fucking cheeseburger, a big fat ass cheeseburger, a bunch of crinkle cut fries, and I think a Coke and maybe a chocolate malt. And maybe
like
some,
chocolate ice cream, or do you want it like vanilla with the chocolate syrup?
like a chocolate shake with malt in it, a malt.
So, but are you using chocolate ice cream, or are you using vanilla ice cream with the...
I don't fucking know, dude. I don't really care. But see, that's where it got weird, right? Colorado now has a moratorium on death row, right? But before that, they said you can pick anything as long as we can cook it in the main kitchen. So they weren't running out to restaurants like a lot of fucking states. And then the state of Texas, because some fucking asshole ordered a bunch of stuff, like he had a full list. He ordered a pizza, he ordered steak, whole bunch of shit. And then didn't eat any of it. So they got rid of that. So now in Texas, you can't pick your last meal anymore. It's kind of chosen for you. In California, you can pick from a restaurant up to $50, which is nice. You can have a good $50 meal. But again, I just want a fucking cheeseburger. Now, the cheeseburger has to be prepared properly. I want iceberg lettuce, or like what they call fluff. I don't care if it's shredded or not, but it's got to be iceberg lettuce. All of these fucking pretentious cocksuckers are now putting like romaine lettuce on burgers and fucking spinach and shit. It should be iceberg lettuce. Quit fucking with things because you want to be fancy.
That makes sense, because you got a lot of fluff.
Yeah, all day long. All day long. So it's iceberg lettuce, tomato, a little bit of onion, pickle, ketchup, mustard, and mayo. That's the way my cheeseburger should be prepared. And then, like I said, crinkle cut fries. If they can't have crinkle cuts, I'll take steak fries. But yeah, I think that would be my last meal.
If it's your last meal and the only thing that everything there was pretty much doable, they better get you your crinkle cut fries. I
Fucking
think that's
so
fair.
What are you eating? And when the time comes when you're on death row,
I had a fight with myself a little bit over this. So for a minute, I was thinking I was going to eat some shabu shabu, good Japanese food. For a minute, I just wanted blue bonnet chips and salsa.
That's a restaurant here in Denver, by the way.
What was that steakhouse that used to be down on Santa Fe.
Hofbrau?
Did they closed? No, the one that on Santa Fe, like.
Oh, Northwoods.
Northwoods Inn.
The split pea soup.
Dude, I fucking love that place, man. But that doesn't exist anymore, so
You
I
know
can't go
what?
there.
It turned into a swingers club for a while.
You know, Highlands Ranch has the biggest. At least they used to have the biggest swingers club in the nation. So
That's
all those repressed
fucking weird, dude.
Well, dude, it's filled with a bunch of repressed Christian,
Soccer moms.
soccer moms. Yeah, so maybe they're locked in like a pair of Chinese finger cuffs. I went for a minute. I went with Brewery Bar. I was thinking of the half and half. I don't like the hot. You like the hot. That shit makes my fucking head like burst into flames. But that shit is good.
No, the hot gives me fucking heartburn for like a week and a half now. I kind of had to cut back, but that's good shit.
It is good shit. I thought about the melting pot for a minute. I love the 3 courses. But what I finally settled on is New Saigon is gone now, but one of the kids opened up a Vietnamese restaurant at Zunai and Alameda there, right next to the Pacific Ocean Market.
Yeah.
And I would have the appetizer platter with the wraps, the shrimp paste and the soft shell crab and the rice noodles, the beef, the pork, and you wrap all that shit up. You got a little bit of mint, you got a little bit of romaine lettuce, not iceberg. We don't like the fluff with that one.
Right.
And a lot of fish sauce, a little bit of sriracha, and I would eat that shit until I fucking had a fucking meat coma, and then I would fry.
Yeah, die. Die.
I love Vietnamese food.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that would go Asian also. I would, like I said, I would go cheeseburger or maybe Mexican. This episode is kind of funny. We thought we were being like, well, one light, but we also thought we were being like, I don't know, trendsetters or something. Like we were doing something nobody else had done. Fucking death row last meals are some sort of fascination with people. So much so that the state of Arizona Department of Corrections actually put on their fucking website what people had as their last meal. So apparently they got tired of people writing emails or something requesting that information. So you can go to the state of Arizona Department of Corrections and find out what everybody had for their last meal before they were executed.
Why? I mean, where does that fucking come from, dude? I mean, like, I was just thinking about the fact that you were, what were you quoting a minute ago about the last meals? It was shit that no one should ever, it's not stuff that you should ever know about or think about, but they're fucking listing it all over the place. What the fuck, dude?
What do you mean?
You were there was something that you started at the beginning when you started talking at the beginning, and there was something that you had looked up online. My brain's it's farting.
Well, so when I just first started, I was talking about the fact that the state of Colorado now says you can only order if their main kitchen can make it.
All the different states. So you look at this state and that's the rule. You look at this state and that's the rule. How in the fucking world is that something that you can Google? I go and I find out that in California you can only spend $50,
No, California was high, but that's because, California's pricey.
It's expensive, yeah.
They're yuppie, and they put some fucking bib lettuce on their burgers, which is bullshit, then charge you $15 for it.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to get chicken and waffles for fucking $50.
Maybe chicken and waffles would be good, too. A lot of people fucking flat went to town, though. And for some reason, especially in Arizona, it seemed like everybody really liked breakfast. Like fried eggs over easy was a big fucking thing. And then that's what Ted Bundy got too. But that was because he refused his last meal. I mean, he refused to tell him what he wanted, so they just gave him breakfast.
Because he was gonna go. I'll have a little bit of a Chianti with
liver with fava beans and a Chianti.
Right. Yeah, because he was a human eater, right? Wasn't he?
He was. Ted Bundy didn't. No,
I keep thinking about Ted
Lecter.
Bundy like that.
No, Ted Bundy was like a... I don't know if he raped those girls, but he killed all those girls.
That was what...
He got into, like, sorority houses and shit by pretending he was gimpy. Like, he'd pretend like he had a broken arm or some shit, and then he'd pick up a couple of blondes and go kill them. And I don't think he raped them. I think they may have fucked him willingly, because he was rich. I mean, he didn't really fit the profile of a serial killer.
Kind of like the people that they thought in England, the
Jack.
Yeah, Jack the Ripper. Yeah.
You know, they say he's left-handed. I read an article a couple of years ago that said they figured out that Jack the Ripper was left-handed.
How would they figure out that he's left-handed?
By his slash marks that were left on the bones of his victims, I guess. There's an article. Anyway, you guys can read the article. We're not supposed to be talking about serial killers, although a lot of the last meals we're going to talk about happen to be serial killers. What, you found that crazy bitch that they considered a serial killer, and she just had coffee, right?
The monster lady?
Yeah.
What, Eileen Wuornos.
Yeah.
So she killed 8 guys. The meal, a hamburger and some snacks from the prison canteen. That was it, and black coffee. She just wanted fucking coffee.
She liked black coffee.
She was a weird-looking bitch. Charlize Theron, when she played her, was a weird-looking bitch, too.
She looked like her. She did a good job.
She won an Academy Award for it, I think.
I guess the makeup people did a good job.
I think she did win an Academy Award for that.
Yeah. That was a good role. You couldn't tell it was Charlize Theron. Timothy McVeigh, the supposed Oklahoma City bomber, had some mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Yeah, 2 pints of mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Which is fucking weird, but okay, so I might go in and read some of these fucking things that people have had, but I found this to be really interesting. So our fascination with the Last Supper, or the last meals of these people. Well, the art installation is actually called The Last Supper.
That's fucking hilarious.
So
There's some darkness there.
Some artist, she has an art installation at the Bellevue Arts Museum up in Washington, so just outside of Seattle. Actually, the art installation is called 800 Plates, but this article that I was reading is called The Last Supper, I think. Anyway, she's got 800 plates that are hung up on the wall in this museum, and it's kind of cool because she has painted each plate with whatever that person had for their last meal. It's kind of cool. Like, this person had a stuffed crust meat lovers pizza with Parmesan cheese, a pomegranate, a cherry Dr. Pepper, and a cherry mash candy. And she drew all of that on the plate. This person was kind of a weirdo. He declined to eat, but he wanted a vegetarian pizza to be donated to the homeless.
I saw that guy.
So she drew, I don't know, some shit about given to a shelter and whatever. This person had pizza, apple pie, and root beer. It's kind of a cool little art thing, and if you just look at some of these pictures, the fucking plates go on and on and on. It's a huge fucking room. She said that she's going to be up to 1,000 plates here pretty soon, so I guess the exhibit is growing and growing and growing. Thank you, Florida and Texas, Oklahoma. We appreciate that.
Oh, The Last Supper. That's just fucking weird, dude. It's just fucking weird that people. I'm a hypocrite because we decided to do this as a fucking, but It's just odd how available all this information was.
Well, it's one of those things, like it's weird. So I used to use this question along with a couple of others to talk to girls in a bar. I'd say, what 5 books would you bring to a desert island? What 5 albums would you bring, or your favorite songs?
Yeah, desert island questions are good because then you can argue when it starts to go back and forth.
Yeah, and you find out if they have any fucking taste or not. Because if their 5 favorite books were fucking Jodi Picoult, I gotta walk away. But this again is one of those questions. Because it helps you get to know somebody a little bit better. You can talk about food. Food's important, and I personally fucking love it. I could talk about it for a really long time. Although you probably couldn't tell by my choice of a last meal of a cheeseburger. But it really has been my favorite food for as long as I can fucking remember.
It's just odd that you don't refine it, like make it like a Fuddruckers burger, which of course Red Fuckers doesn't exist anymore. But
No, they don't exist in Colorado.
Oh, so they're still out there?
Yeah. But the good thing about Fuddruckers was that you went in and you said, okay, I want a 1/3 pound, 1/2 pound, whatever, right? And they cooked it, and then you had basically like a salad bar to make your...
Fucking A, dude. The weird cheeses and...
right. Yeah. Cheese sauce and honey mustard and whatever.
As a fucking kid and just fucking chowing down, dude.
Oh, I love that shit. But that was the thing, is that I put iceberg lettuce, tomato, pickles, a little bit of onion, mayonnaise, ketchup, and mustard. That was it.
But isn't there like a place that cooks a burger better than... Like, I mean, I love that appetizer that I have, but I'm not going to go get it at a shitty fucking Vietnamese restaurant. I'm going to go with the one that gives me all the fucking shit. The one that I'm talking about, when they do the shrimp paste, they got the crispy stuff on the outside. It sort of fucking flakes out to the edge. Oh, dude, it's fucking delightful.
Well, I don't want a fucking McDonald's cheeseburger.
That's what I'm saying, bitch. If you got to be specific.
Well, honestly, I don't want a fast food cheeseburger. I mean, I don't know.
Some people would want an In-N-Out burger, though.
Fuck In-N-Out. Stupid fucking Californians, and take that piece of shit out of our state. Go back to California. All you're doing is creating lines and fucked up traffic for a shit burger and animal style fries. Fuck you.
You're really not being very clear about your feelings on In-N-Out there. Do you think you could just stop holding back a little so much?
I do really enjoy Five Guys burgers. So I like them better than Smash Burger, In-N-Out. I like them better than Wendy's, although Wendy's is cheaper. Better than Burger King. So I guess if I had to choose a restaurant, I would choose Five Guys.
But that's fast food. I thought you said you don't want fast food.
I don't really, but they're better than everybody else. Shake Shack, that's another shithole. Jesus Christ, I don't understand. I mean, again, no accounting for taste.
Jeannie loves it. It's one of the only places I can take Annie to because they got the mushroom burgers, and she likes the mushroom burgers from there.
What? In-N-Out? Oh. Well, I'm glad Annie likes it. But then again, she's not eating a burger.
That's why. But I said I've got to, I can cross over into a space there.
Right. I know, that's nice for you. Burger King has a veggie burger.
I'm not gonna go to Burger King ever. No fucking Burger King.
Okay, calm down. I didn't realize you had such a fucking
I'm
grudge against Burger King.
I'm not a big burger person. Like the old, like I said, the old Fuddruckers. I like that, but I just really am not a big burger person anyway.
I know. I really miss Fuddruckers, and I don't know if I could eat there anymore anyway after Idiocracy.
What'd they do? What'd they do in it? Was there a Fuddruckers thing in Idiocracy?
Yeah, it was Fuddruckers at first,
and then it was Red
and then they turned it to something else. Like, it changed name 3 or 4 times, and then at the end, when he was getting out, it was Buttfuckers. So yeah. And maybe that means that Fuddruckers doesn't exist anymore. I don't know. So, John Wayne Gacy, I don't know. Are you guys... I don't even know if any of these people know who fucking John Wayne Gacy is, but he was the clown serial killer. He did a lot of art. I think his art's worth a lot of fucking money. He had a bucket of KFC, some shrimp, and a pound of strawberries.
A pound of strawberries, but it was he had people come too. It was like a picnic kind of thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I found something on there. There was a weird little documentary on all these fucking different people's. They talked about him. They talked about fucking Adolf Eichmann of all fucking people. And you want to know because he was one of the architects of the fucking of the SS. You know, like the shit and like how they went about doing their business with the Jews, and he at his last meal he had a bottle of Carmel, which is an Israeli wine. How fucking weird is that, dude?
I don't think it's weird. I think all of those fucking guys were hypocrites. I mean, Hitler's mom was a fucking Jew.
So he had that bottle of wine, he had cheese, he had bread, he had olives, and he had tea. So we had a little bit of a wine and cheese party.
Who was the weirdo that just had one olive?
I don't know. I fucking saw that. That's fucking hilarious. But it wasn't just one olive. It was an olive and the pit.
Yeah, he wanted it to have the pit included.
That's the pits.
Okay, there is
a single olive with the pit. Was that Victor Fugier or something like that? Yeah.
Yeah. What a
1963.
And then all of these people were like, "Oh, well, it's just a fucking metaphor for his life and his last meal."
That it was the pits? I mean, seriously?
Yeah.
I was just being a smartass.
No, they really did say that. They're fucking stupid.
Those were the people that were at Eichmann's wine and cheese party, right?
The closest Fuddruckers to us is in Arizona, I think. In Phoenix. Sorry, I didn't mean to change the subject.
I don't think that we really... I mean, we're just talking about last meals. I think that you're still on subject. Because you still... I honestly think that if you could work it out, that's where you'd have it piped in from. So
Yeah, I know. So I guess if I'm going to get killed, I got to go to fucking Arizona or Nevada. Because there's one in Montana, too, which is nice. So I go to one of those places to commit my fucking death row felony. There's some in Kansas. I guess that's kind of close.
Kansas is pretty close.
Oh, no, it's in Kansas City, so that's on the wrong fucking side of Kansas.
That's not very close.
Yeah, so apparently butt fuckers, I don't know if maybe they sued Idiocracy or not, because I thought that was hilarious, but...
This dude, David Castillo, he wanted 24 tacos, 2 cheeseburgers, 2 whole onions, 5 jalapenos, 6 enchiladas, 6 tostadas, 1 glass of milk, a chocolate milkshake. And when it came down to it, they gave him everything, but they only gave him 4 tacos. They said, "We can't get you 2 dozen tacos, motherfucker. There's no way you're going to eat 2 dozen tacos and all that other shit anyway."
No, a lot of these people went crazy, dude. That one guy in Arizona ordered, I think it was 16 fucking fried eggs and 4 pounds of bacon or some shit. I mean, seriously, you got some fucking issues. And then here's the thing. So they say when you die, you shit yourself. So
that makes the last meal pretty important, right?
But do they give you time to digest all of that? Or are you just shitting the prior day's
Thank goodness
stuff?
we have you here to
I know.
make these important questions.
They are important questions.
So, this guy, Gerald Lee Mitchell, in 2001, got a bag of Jolly Ranchers. That was what he wanted to eat.
That's another thing. Before Hershey's bought them, Jolly Rancher was a Colorado company. And that was so awesome because up in Westminster when they made Jolly Ranchers, the whole fucking place would smell like whatever flavor they were making that day. and now they make them in Canada.
I feel like
Fuck you, Hershey's.
I feel like they're ripping me off. I mean,
yeah.
my family were Jolly Ranchers. I don't understand. I feel like so the dude that the vegetarian pizza to be donated to the homeless, that was Philip Workman. So that was 2007. Jesus Christ, last meals.
Here's the guy, and I don't know if this doesn't sound true to me. There's a dude here in Colorado who requested a fat cat as his last meal. And the state of Colorado said, no, you can't have a cat. So they gave him a cheese pizza. 2 slices of cheese pizza and a cup of black coffee. I don't think that's true. That doesn't sound right to me.
The cat thing?
Yeah, it sounds like some bullshit made up internet thing.
I don't know, dude. I mean, people that are on death row, you know, like they might just, you know, in a vain effort to get attention, try to come up with the most ridiculous thing that they can think of to try to... There was the dirt guy. Did you see that one?
Yeah, but he wanted to do a voodoo ritual with the dirt.
Oh, I didn't get that.
And that's why they said no and gave him some yogurt instead. I don't know what kind of voodoo ritual you can do with dirt.
Yeah,
I need to find that out.
Why?
Because we got dirt everywhere. If I can do some voodoo and like get rich or make somebody like a voodoo doll, I don't think you can make a voodoo doll out of dirt unless you're Zeus.
So you
And that
want
would
to
be
figure
clay.
it out because there is a surplus of dirt available to you, so
That's
you
correct.
can become a voodoo master.
That's right. Oh, this dude's a cannibal. Oh, yeah. So I asked a friend of ours what he would have for his death row meal.
Who?
Dale.
Oh, okay.
And he said he would ask for brains. And I said, well, that's fine. You'd probably get cow brains because I don't think they're going to give you human brains. And he said, that's fine. I don't like your question. What I would prefer to know is why I was on death row. So he wasn't fucking helpful at all. But
you know, my mom used to go to this Mexican food restaurant down on Santa Fe and have cow brain burritos.
yeah, brain and tongue are big.
When I went with her and she's like, I was surprised. I just didn't. She's like, oh, it's all real. This is authentic. And then when they pulled out the cow brain and my mom ate it, I took a bite of it too because what the fuck, if she's been doing it forever, it's my mom. You gotta trust her.
It's just kind of mushy, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
I've had brains and I've had sweetbreads.
I think it would be.
I've
harder for
had
me
tongue. Tongue is liver.
That's what I was
it
gonna
tastes
say.
like liver.
Tongue would be harder for me than brains. Like I can't do. That's weird.
Well, it's fucked up the way because so a cow, they have to strip off like the top part, which is essentially like the taste buds and stuff. So it's this huge amount of skin on this tongue, and they fucking pull it off. I don't know. It's a fucking weird process. But then, so you're eating the inside of the tongue, and to me, it really did taste like liver. But people like it because it's, I don't know, different, I guess. It's also probably goes back to something that we got rid of a long time ago, which was utilizing the entire animal as opposed to just the choice parts.
I just like the thought of it is just tasting something where something tastes things. I don't know. That just there's an infinite regress problem there.
But you're okay with brains.
Well, what if you ate a cow tongue and the cow had eaten a human tongue? It's an infinite regress, but like tasting something that tasted something that tasted something that tasted something. That's just yeah. I'm okay with brains. I can go with brains. brains, you know. It's
That's what Dale said when I fucking.
sure,
He
yeah.
said it exactly like that.
Yeah, because that's the
Zombie.
yeah. Brains.
Yeah.
Return of the Living Dead.
I don't know. There are a lot of things that I would like to eat. I don't know what a prison kitchen can cook and what they can't. So maybe my choices would be seriously limited. And if you think about where these prisons are, like, generally speaking, they're out in the fucking middle of nowhere. So these guys that are getting Arby's and Wendy's and shit, I don't know, like, in Colorado and California and Nevada, all of these places, prisons are located somewhere out of the way where there's not stuff. So how are these people getting access to, Pizza Hut and all of these fast food restaurants?
That mayor, I mean, we don't. How long have we had the death penalty on moratorium in Colorado?
Since 2020.
And how did we do it for a long time in between there? Was it often or?
No, a lot of the guys had been there for a long time. Like, included in the moratorium was that Nathan Dunlap, who he got fucking charged, what was it, 98?
Was it that long ago?
Holmes was in there.
He's the Aurora guy?
Yeah. So we had 3 people on death row when they decided to put a moratorium on it. And now they're all just sitting with life with no parole. And to me, and I know we're going on a fucking different topic now, but to me, that's worse. I don't want to fucking spend my entire life in prison. Even if prison were rape free, I wouldn't want to be there for life. Life is a long time.
Some
or
more
maybe a
than
little.
Others.
Yeah. Depending. Maybe if it were not rape free, then I could get my wish and somebody would kill me because I would fight them. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just fucking weird, our fascination. And if you look up death row meals, you're going to find site after site after site. And a lot of them do kind of what I was talking about during our media thing, where they're just reposting somebody else's story. Like that story about the 15 something or other, and Harry Hargraves, who was the guy that was doing all the pictures of these meals. A lot of them just reposted his story. But like I said, the state of Arizona, and it just cracks me up, some of the fucking things these guys ask for. Oh, see? So this is Arizona again. This guy got in trouble. He did a string of burglaries, and then I think he killed a cop. Oh, yeah, he pulled a gun on the deputy. Fired with an AR-15 at the cop. So that's not a good thing. They gave him 21 years, and then he ended up getting the death penalty somehow. But he got 2 eggs over easy, 4 slices of bacon, coffee. These motherfuckers really like ice cream. A pint of vanilla ice cream, can of peaches, and some strawberry jam.
Strawberry jam. What is the strawberry jam for in that moment?
I don't know, because it didn't mention toast. Being breakfast, I would think strawberry jam would go on toast. But maybe he put it on his ice cream. I don't know.
You just get fucking strawberry ice cream at that point.
Fuck, see this guy. 6 fried eggs, 16 strips of bacon, some hash browns, a breakfast steak, pineapple sherbet, 7-Up Dr. Pepper Coke, coffee, Rolaids. That's important, I guess. And 2 packets of sugar. Now that's very specific.
7-Up, Dr. Pepper, Coke.
Yeah.
He got 3 sodas.
Well, he was in with his brother. Apparently, they
like 16 strips of bacon. I mean, if you're gonna go for it, you got to go for the whole fucking pig.
This dude went with the BLT. 2 strips of bacon, lettuce, tomato, sandwiches on white bread with mayonnaise. 4 fried eggs. Jesus Christ.
What's up with the eggs? Yeah.
2 breakfast rolls, strawberry jelly, pineapple sherbet. See, this is the guy's brother. He got German chocolate cake and a 12-ounce cup of cold milk. I'm glad he said cold milk. That's important, apparently, when you're in prison. Let's see what Louis Mata said. Louis Mata got 2 beef burritos, 2 pork chops, a big order of French fries, and a few jalapenos.
Do they cook them or anything, or you just fucking popped jalapenos?
Piece of fuck out of me. It just says that.
That's weird. It identifies their ethnicity.
Yeah, there was an Indian guy on here, and I clicked on him, but it said no final meal is available.
That's kind of a dick move.
Yeah. This dude went to town. He got a porterhouse steak, cooked medium rare, 2 pounds of shrimp, and sauce. I don't know what kind of sauce. My guess would be cocktail, but it says he wanted A1 steak sauce, a baked potato with sour cream, coleslaw, banana cream pie, rice pudding, 2 dinner rolls with butter, and a strawberry milkshake.
That dude, the first 2 things give him fucking 4 pounds of fucking meat. Jesus fuck.
I know, he should have fucking asked for Rolaids too.
Yeah, at the very least.
This guy was very specific. He wanted pork chops, 3 of them with gravy, a 1/4 pound of bacon, so he really likes the pig too. Breaded shrimp. He wanted beef rice-a-roni, which doesn't make sense to go with the pork, but whatever. 2 or 3 slices of French bread, applesauce, Canada dried ginger ale, coconut cream pie, orange juice, chicken noodle soup, Maxwell House coffee with cream and sugar, and pear halves.
That's horrible.
Dude, I don't know. Maybe I should change my fucking cheeseburger thing. Like, I should have a cheeseburger, and then I really like tacos. And I know when I say tacos, like street tacos or traditional Mexican type stuff with the soft corn tortilla, I like. Okay. But, again, so I told you
pink
how...
Tacos?
Huh?
Pink tacos?
I don't know if they would give me those.
Pussy flavored pancakes?
Can I have a bunch of pink tacos, please? That's my death row thing. So I don't know. Like, I want just the crispy corn shell with ground beef, shredded lettuce, cheese, tomato, and some salsa tacos. And maybe like 4 of them, and then a burrito would probably be good too. Maybe I should go to town. Fuck yeah.
Well, if you've been in there for a little while, you're going to have had some time to think about it.
I'm about to die anyway.
Yeah, might as well just meat coma, whatever.
Fuck yeah. But this is another guy. So I clicked on another name, and this motherfucker wanted eggs too. They must never give these guys eggs.
Maybe just like powdered eggs all the time.
Maybe that's what it is, because a lot of them say sunny side up or over easy. Mm-hmm. So maybe these are actually like for breakfast in the morning, they give them those shit eggs that come out of a packet. Mm-hmm. And that's
they're
why
all essentially like powdered scrambled shit.
Right. And so that's why all of these guys want fried eggs, hash brown potatoes, whole wheat toast, 2 individual sized boxes of Raisin Bran,
Why doesn't he just get a big box? Why do you need the 2 individual size boxes?
Because he's not environmentally aware.
It's important when you're about to go into death row to make sure that you're really thinking about, like, they just listened to our water episode, so they're only flushing the toilet when they do the number 2.
Oh, dude, in a prison toilet? Fuck, that's like some serious shit. My uncle, well, he was never in real prison, but he was in county jail. And they have similar toilets because they do stuff like they'll leave shit in there and mix it in and make like these cocktails that they throw at guards. Yeah, not a good thing. So they have these toilets that fucking flush. And my uncle told me a story where he would just put like the end of the toilet paper roll in the toilet and then flush it, and it would just fucking unroll the whole toilet. The whole toilet paper thing. So yeah, prison toilets are a different thing.
How old were you when your uncle was telling you these things?
I don't know, like 14.
These are the good things to pass on to your, the youngers of your family.
Yes.
It's important to know what to do in jail when you have a full toilet paper roll.
Well, he wanted to entertain himself for sure, and he was about half fucking crazy. So this dude, it says he's native Indian. Now, I'm assuming since he's in Arizona that means Native American Indian, but maybe he is Indian.
Well, what did he eat?
I don't think he's Indian from India based on what he ate, but he might be. So he got a steak, fried okra, French fries, strawberry shake, and a Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I don't think that actually helps us answer any of the questions.
Well, at least he's not Hindu, we know, since he ate a steak. Oh, here's the guy. This is the only black guy on the list. And I'm not saying that to be a racist. I'm just telling you the truth. He got 6 ounces of fried catfish, a half a cup of collard greens, half a cup of candied yams. I don't understand, like, who are these dumb fuckers where they're like, I want a half a cup. Measure it out to exactly 4 ounces. Were they on fucking Weight Watchers or something? 2 small portions of cornbread. I don't know what that fucking means either. 1 wedge of chocolate cake. Now, I'm familiar with the wedge concept when it comes to cake. 1 small tomato, 1 medium grapefruit, and 2 20-ounce bottles of cream soda. And he got executed in 2011. Not that that's important, but that's why I think he ordered 2 20-ounce bottles of cream soda instead of like 12-ounce cans or whatever.
The specificity about these various different like amounts is kind of peculiar.
Yeah, it's weird, dude. And this guy, he didn't even get a burrito. He just got burros. Green chili burros. Burritos with barbecued steak, French fries, and ketchup. Fucking gross.
Oh, that's gnarly.
Vanilla ice cream, cream soda, and a cigarette. Now, if I could get cigarettes, I think I would want more than 1. But if they would let me smoke, that would be badass.
The cigarette for the last meal.
Yeah.
Maybe the dude had quit for 25 years. And he had
Well,
to
I'm
smoke
sure
that
he
time.
did, because most of the state correctional facilities don't let you smoke. So you got to do weird shit. Like that time I was in county and my fucking pod mate was fucking drying spinach in the window so that he could smoke it. And he wrapped a spinach cigarette. God damn, spinach smells like shit when it's burning. He said it got you high. I think he's a fucking retard, but whatever. The Life and Times of Brian Courtney. By Brian Courtney.
Where were you at? When was that?
Arapahoe County.
For how long?
Mainly just for the weekend. It was after those cops beat the living shit out of me. And then I had like fucking blood dripping down my head and fucking blood all over my arms and shit because they started kneeing me to get me to drop, and I wouldn't drop. So then finally I relaxed and I put my hands behind my head, and one of them grabbed my fucking hair and started slamming my head into the concrete and rubbing it around. And that was while the other one was kicking me. And when I was going to jail, I kept telling them that I was doing a citizen's arrest for assault, and they closed the window on me. So I leaned up and I fucking opened it with my face, and I stuck my head through the window. Told them that they couldn't shut me up and that I was going to arrest them. Okay, so that's 45. There's another dude on here who had 2 cans of classic Coke, 2 red chili beef burritos, and a slice of cherry pie. See, that sounds pretty well-rounded.
Well, the classic Coke, the fact that he refers to it as a classic Coke definitely gives you the time period.
Yeah, he was killed in 98. So I'm glad I shared my little county thing with you. I can share more if you guys want to hear it somewhere down the road. We're at 46 minutes right now. So next episode is going to be on gun control. Hopefully that'll be interesting. Maybe a little lighter too. Last meal. What the fuck would you eat for your last meal? That's a good question. Darren, closing thoughts.
The tires are the things on the short bus that make contact
Yeah,
with
there
the
you
road.
go. Where's your fucking ukulele, Dick?
Tires are the things on the short bus that make contact with the road.
With the road. Yeah.
That's a Fish song that I've appropriated. I don't think Trey would appreciate it, but I'm not caring. I think it's a wonderful interpretation myself.
Me too. Nicely done. All right, people. Well, we'll see you at the next episode.
So what's Instagram and all that? We didn't do it last time.
Oh, yeah, we didn't. I think that's because I'm lazy and I haven't done TikTok or Twitter in a while. So Twitter's Short Bus Debate, or at Short Bus Debate. TikTok at Short Bus Debate Club. Phone number
720-334.
Roll.
All right.
Talk to you guys later.
Later.